This is what an AR-15 sounds like. General Mark Hertling served in the U.S. Army for 37 years, so he knows what the AR-15, which used to be a weapon of war, can do. And he has strong feelings about the semi-automatic assault-style rifle, which is the precursor to a weapon currently used by the military, the M4.
The truth of the matter is, they look almost exactly the same.
So this is the M4 military rifle.
Right.
This is the AR-15.
Right. A lot of people will buy this just because it's cool and they want to appear like soldiers. If you're a gun collector or a gun aficionado and you want an AR-15, you can certainly buy one, and you should be able to buy one. The problem is when it gets in the hands of the wrong people.
Originally built for the battlefield, a defining characteristic of the AR-15 is the speed and power of the bullet.
Now those are single shots. If I wanted to fire this on full semi-automatic, all I do is keep firing. Now I won't probably hit the target when I do this, when we look at the target later on, but I'm going to fire about 5 shots.
Okay.
It's a weapon designed to inflict maximum damage.
I've seen soldiers who have been hit by this weapon and enemies who have been hit by this weapon where it will literally tear out the inside of the body. I saw one soldier who was hit in a fratricide incident in the shoulder, and the round came out his ass.
The general shares the prevailing opinion of this Tampa gun shop we're visiting, the Shooting Sports Firearms Range, that the Second Amendment is sacred. But there is also agreement this weapon is definitely not for every gun owner.
In my personal opinion, you have to receive a whole lot of training to use this weapon. And this weapon in the wrong hands can be more dangerous than most weapons because of its capability to do a lot of damage in a short period of time and be irreversible.
Gary joins us now. How common is it for people to come in and rent the AR-15 and shoot at that range?
Anderson, it's very common for people to want to rent that weapon. And not surprisingly, unlike buying the weapon, there's no electronic checks that are necessary. All you have to do is prove that you're an American citizen with ID. But the owner of that store, who I told you said that that's not a gun for everybody, says he employs his own security methods for people who want to rent that weapon. What he does is he looks to see if they're under the influence of alcohol, under the influence of drugs, if they look unstable, if they look irresponsible. And if he sees any of those things, he's the judge and jury, and he says he tells them they cannot have the weapon.